Hi, welcome to Recap Raccoon. In today's recap, we'll be looking at 2015's sci-fi, action, and thriller film Selfless. Watch out for the spoilers ahead. Billionaire New Yorker Damien Hale is diagnosed with terminal cancer. He finds a business card directing him to Professor Albert, who informs him about a medical procedure called shedding, in which one's consciousness is transferred into a new body. Damien agrees to the procedure and follows Albert's instruction to stage his own public death. Albert then transfers him into a new, younger body and prescribes medication to alleviate the vivid hallucinations, which he claims are side effects of the procedure. Damien starts a new life in New Orleans under the incognito name of Edward Kidner and is quickly befriended by his neighbor Anton. He later forgets to take his medicine and has hallucination of a woman and a child. Damien, as Edward, questions Albert, who dismisses it, but accidentally mentions details of hallucination that Damien had not disclosed. Albert then arranges for Damien to take a vacation in Hawaii, but Damien, convinced the hallucination are a real memory, identifies a landmark he saw in his vision and heads to a farmhouse outside of St. Louis. There, he finds a woman, Madeline, who reacts to him as her apparently deceased husband, Mark. Damien plays along as Mark, though he is shocked to learn that Mark may have sold himself to Albert in order to pay for their daughter, Anna's life-saving treatment. Damien and Madeline are suddenly attacked by Albert's men, including Anton. Damien fatally wounds Anton and kills his accomplices, then flees with Madeline to collect Anna from school. At a nearby motel, Damien then uses a laptop to research additional details regarding shedding and then discovers that a man named Dr. Francis Jensen, now deceased, was the pioneer researcher in the field of transhumanism. In a video, Damien notices a tick Jensen shares with Albert, then sees Albert sitting next to Jensen, deducing that Jensen may have shed his consciousness into Albert's body. Damien then finds Jensen's wife Phyllis in a nursing home, but she is living with Alzheimer's and remembers nothing. Damien lures Jensen into the facility, where he reveals that the pills are meant to fully eliminate the original personalities of the bodies used in the shedding procedure, telling Damien that without the pills, Damien's consciousness will die and Mark's will re-emerge. Jensen later escapes when more killers arrive. Damien is almost overpowered, but Madeline wounds the attacker, who proves to be Anton in a new body. Anton reveals that he has shed multiple times, while Damien confiscates Anton's pills. Anton taunts Madeline to ask her husband why he cannot answer personal questions about their life. Madeline then confronts Mark over his lack of knowledge of their personal details, causing Damien to reveal the entire story. He takes her and Anna to his old friend Martin O'Neill and convinces Martin to arrange for Madeline and Anna to flee to the Caribbean. When he and Madeline discover Anna playing with Martin's previously deceased child Tony, Martin admits that he allowed Tony to also use shedding, and that Jensen's men are coming. Damien then reveals shedding's secret to Martin, who reacts in a shock and disgust. Damien distracts Jensen's men, while Martin flees with the others. Damien again fatally injures Anton, but the other thugs realize that Damien is alone and turn to recapture Madeline and Anna. Damien then purposely stops taking his medicine to experience more of Mark's memories, which reveals that Jensen has a lab in an abandoned warehouse. Jensen captures him and starts to shed Anton into Mark's body. Damien, remembering that metal interferes with the process, hides a bullet casing in his mouth, causing the shedding machine to malfunction and destroy Anton's consciousness. Masquerading as Anton, Damien then rescues the others. Although Jensen tries to claim that Damien needs him to survive, Martin was able to reverse engineer the pills and give Damien the formula, allowing Damien to safely torch Jensen to death with a flamethrower. After killing Jensen, he has Martin complete Madeline and Anna's escape to the Caribbean. Damien later visits his estranged daughter Claire, but does not reveal his presence inside Mark, simply giving her a letter that reconciles Claire with her father. Damien then travels to the Caribbean and fully stops taking his medicine. The real Mark then slowly re-emerges and finds a video message from Damien thanking him for the time that he gave him. The story concludes with Mark finally reuniting with his family.